Yo, what's up? It's Kyle here with a slightly different 1 year on video, as it's already been a year since I went to the Assassin's Creed Symphony at the EventIM Apollo in London. What an amazing experience it was, from the meetup at the Swan pub to the symphony itself. I had a great time, so I thought I'd reflect on the day and reminisce a bit. So none of my close friends really enjoy Assassin's Creed, so I ended up buying a ticket for just myself. Which I don't mind at all really. I've been to other countries and other events by myself, so yes, I'm used to it. But I was very pleased when it was announced that there'll be an Assassin's Creed meetup for the symphony at the Swan pub in Hammersmith. So I made sure I arrived early, and of course I was the first person there, so I bought myself a beer and eagerly awaited the next arrivals. And the next Assassin's Creed fans to arrive were a Scottish couple. I knew this of course because they were wearing Assassin's Creed t-shirts, and it was a bit like a war cry seeing someone with an Assassin's Creed t-shirt that day. So we had a bit of a chit chat, and then a girl from Norway dressed up as Jacob Fry turned up. I felt like I was really welcoming and complimentary of her costume, but for some reason when I asked her about the hired area of the pub for the Assassin's Creed fans, she said, "Why don't you go and check by yourself?" I don't know, maybe it was a bit of a language barrier or something, because didn't say anything wrong, but yeah. Anyway, some more and more Assassin's Creed fans started turning up, and it was brilliant getting to know them, discussing Assassin's Creed, our favourite games and whatnot. I even met some people who I follow on Twitter, which was really nice seeing them for real. Then Ezios himself turned up, Michael Antonokos, came across as a rather nice guy, and I appreciated how involved he got with the fans. Here's a picture I had with him, and he also asked me to hold his phone while he signed some drawings to do an Instagram live. It was quite a long stream to be honest, so my arms were starting to tire, but yeah, I was happy to help, and all I remember seeing in the comments section was a Malaka and he's the canon character, yeah, so that was a lot of fun. Some more photos were taken, more beers were drunk by me. To be honest, I probably drunk more than anyone, but yeah, typical me. And then after the group photo, it was time to go to the symphony. I mean, I was extremely excited at this point because I dreamed about this moment for years. Even before the symphony was announced, I always knew that they would end up doing something like this. And the walk from the pub to the EventIM Apollo was a surreal moment for me, to be honest. I was finally going to see the music of Assassin's Creed at a live symphony. I can remember the anticipation in the queue, as it was pretty long, as you can imagine, but yeah, it was like a sort of an anxious, nervy anticipation, because this was a massive moment. Once inside, I made sure I was in my seat pretty early so I could take it all in before it started. And when it did, wow. I have a clip of the opening here, but we weren't really allowed to record, so sorry for the angle and the people in the way, but here it is. At this point, I was at the edge of my seat, eagerly awaiting each part of the symphony. And beforehand I made sure I didn't know which songs were going to be played. And I was not disappointed at all. I was amazed. It was absolutely beautiful. The way they performed each song, game by game, it only seemed to get better and better. And when Ezios' Family was played, it nearly brought a tear to my eye, I'm not going to lie. It just felt like I was reliving all of the games again. But one thing that tickled me was after Assassin's Creed 3, everyone of course expected Black Flag. But instead Liberation music just come out of nowhere. It got a few laughs from the crowd, including myself, and to be fair, it was performed very well, so kudos to them. So after that false alarm, as some of you may know, Black Flag is my favourite game, so I was really waiting for that part of the symphony. And the song I really wanted to hear in full was the On the Horizon I'll Be With You melody from Black Flag. I mean, part of it was in the opening, but I just wanted to hear it and see it in all its glory, and oh my god, wow, what a moment that was for me. Another highlight for me personally, which I didn't quite expect, was when Myrinne was played from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It felt so emotional in so many different ways. The whole night was so emotional, to be fair, it was truly amazing. One complaint I did have though, because it wouldn't be a Mr. Marvel video without it, would it? Is that there were no special effects or holograms like originally promised. Which I guess didn't bother me too much, but it would have been interesting to see, rather than just a big screen at the back. But hey, for me and every other Assassin's Creed fan, it was all about the music. And that day has given me memories that will last forever, and who knows when the next symphony will be, as the world's changed due to COVID. But I would love to go to another Assassin's Creed Symphony in the future, that is for sure. I'm just so grateful I managed to get a ticket and had the chance to go before COVID. I feel so sorry for the people who had tickets to go around the world but they got cancelled. That really does suck. And I hope somewhere in the near future the symphony will be back on for Assassin's Creed fans to see. I really do. Well, that's it guys, thanks for watching and reminiscing with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you soon.